Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be switching out the TIPM. It's a 2011 Dodge Grand Caravan. And I've been having some issues with it, so we're going to be changing that out. I've got it bypassed. Just got this little wire bypass. I have a video on that, but I was having a little issue with it. That fixed that problem, but I'm having other problems that need to be taken care of, so I'm going to just change out the whole TIPM. You can get these on eBay or Amazon. It's like 350 bucks for a refurbished one, so not too bad. The dealership wants like $1,000 for one, so not too bad. So, but anyway, the first thing you want to do is you want to get the battery out, just so you can access it a little better. And you want to do negative cable first, positive cable, and then you don't necessarily have to move it, but if you're unhooking it, you may as well get it out of the way. And then you want to link this together with that with like a zip tie, and I can show you how to do that here in a second. So let's get the battery out. Okay, so I got the battery undone. I got this, the mount off, pull the cables off. Like I said, I always do the negative first and then the positive. Okay, so I got the battery on the ground, got the battery cables linked together. The reason why you do this, it kind of does a hard reset on your computer. It's a good idea to do that. You just leave them there. It's not going to mess with anything. You just grab a zip tie those together so they're touching, and that kind of does it. It just does a hard reset, so that way your computer's not confused when you try to put the new TIPM in. So our next step would be to take this off, which is a 13 millimeter. And then you just got these little clips here. You just pop those, you just push those, and the thing should come right out. Okay, so I got the TIPM out. Basically, once you get these little clips popped, you want to kind of lift up on it while you're pulling them out. But it's basically just unplug them. As you're pulling it out, you just unplug them. There's all these plugs. They're all kind of color coordinated, so they can only go in one certain spot. So, but on the little clip here, you want to make sure that there's this little pin here. You have to push that down in order to release this, and as you flip that up, you'll jiggle it and it just pops right off. And that's on all of them, except this one has a little red clip. You just have to lift that up, put a screwdriver in, pop that up, and it unclips your little, and it unlocks your little clip there. And on this one here, it's just got another one of those. But this one here, you have to switch out a couple pins if you're on the Caravan, because it's 9 with 16 and 7 with 11, and what that does, that basically changes out your turn signals. You've got a couple of them in here that need to be switched out, terminals, and they're not too bad. You just got to reach up in there and with a small screwdriver, a little pick that you can just something, you just pop that in there. There's a little clip there, but you have to, I'll put the diagram of which pin is what, so you know. And then you've got that way you know which one is which. So I'll put a diagram up there, and I'll put that. So we'll do that, and then you just plug them back in as you go, pop it back in, and it should be good. Okay, so what you want to do on this, you want to pull this little clip out. You just grab a screwdriver and pop those little pins, and this piece here will slide out of it. And then I showed you the deal. So you've got 7 with 11 and 9 with 16. So you've got the diagram. You just swap those out. That little pin right there, you just slide that back, and it slides out the bottom, and then that's all you got to do. Okay, so we got that done. Those switched out. And now we just put the TIPM back in. You just basically, they only fit in one slot, so you'll know which way they go. And then you just, coming out, you work your way this way to get the TIPM out. To go back in, you work your way this way, plugging them back in. Then you just pop it back in place, and everything should be good. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll finish this up, but hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share. Really helps out the channel. So leave a comment if you liked it, if you learned anything from it. But let me start putting this back in, and I will be right back. Okay, some of them like this one, it has a little pin right here, a little push. You have to push that to kind of release this, and then, or you'll have a hard time getting it in. So you just have to push that down to kind of move it. Don't go all the way down with it, because when you go all the way down with it, it locks it. So, but this is the last one. Just one at a time, and then when you're done, you just slide that back in, hook that back in, slip your battery, clip your cables. So from here you should be good. Like I said, hopefully you liked it, hopefully you learned something. Please give me a like, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It helps me out, helps the channel. But again, 2011 Dodge Grand Caravan TIPM replacement. Hope it helped, and I will see you on the next video. Okay, so one last thing before I let you go. We did a hard reset with the battery cables, and now with this, you also want to do a soft reset. The soft reset is you put the key in, you turn it to just the on position, and you just let it sit and wait for 12 seconds. So we put the key in, turn it on, count to 12. Turn the key off, take the key out, and then you should be good to go. It starts up. Check everything. Make sure everything works. Now you might have some lights, you might have some weird things. That ticking noise, I got an actuator bad in there that it always does that. But you might have like check engine lights, you might have something. If you have issues, then you'll want to run a hard reset like overnight. Like when you get home, park it, unhook battery cables, link them together, and just leave them there overnight. You want to check your turn signals. Appear to be working. Now this one, actually, I had to go out and re-swap those two wires. So if you have 4 wires, if there's a wire in 16 and a wire in 11, then don't swap them. Just leave 7 and 9 alone. You'd go 7 to 11 and 9 to 16, but if there's a wire in 11 and 16, just leave them alone, and then you won't have to worry about it. Because I put this all back together, and my taillights, my turn signals weren't working, so I had to go back and re-flip those. So if you have 2 wires in 11 and in pin 16, then don't switch them. But anyway, do your hard reset. Everything appears to be working just fine. AC works. Everything kicks on and off right. Everything's good. No dash lights. Put it in gear, it goes. Put it in reverse, backs up. Shut it off. I don't hear my fuel pump running, so I think we got it. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, let me know. If there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know. I will think of something else, be back on, and I will catch you next time.